Hi, my name is Divesh Malan. Today's date is 2nd May 2022. Today's video topic is spring core. Uh, in spring core, dependency injection and inversion of control are the 2 points. Dependency injection, also called as DI, is one of the type of inversion of control. Inversion of control, this is a principle of object-oriented programming in which object of program do not depend on concrete implementation of other objects, but may have knowledge about their abstraction for their later interaction. Dependency injection is a composition of structural design pattern in which for each function of application there is one conditionally independent object that can have need to use other objects. There is dependencies known it by interfaces. Dependencies are transferred or implemented to service at the time of its creation. This is a situation where we introduce element of one class into another. In practice, dependency injection is implemented by passing parameters to constructor or using a setter. Libraries that implements this approach are called IOC container. The Spring framework can be considered as a collection of sub-frameworks, also referred to as layers such as Spring AOP, Spring ORM, Spring Web Flow, and MVC. We can use any of these modules separately while constructing a web application. Modules may also be grouped together to provide better functionality in a web application. Prior to penetrating down to Spring to container, Spring provides 2 types of containers: build factory container and application context container. The feature of a Spring framework is the IOC, AOP, transaction management, make it unique among leaks of our frameworks. Features of Spring frameworks are IOC container, data access framework, Spring MVC, transaction management, JDBC, Spring test context framework. Spring IOC container is a core of a Spring framework. It creates the object, configures and assembles their dependencies, manage their dependency injection to manage the components that make up application. It get information about object from configuration file, that is XML or Java code or Java annotation and Java Pojo class. These objects are called beans. Since controlling of the objects and their lifecycle is not done by developer, hence name inversion of control. Spring IOC generally directly refer to core container that uses dependency injection pattern to implicitly provide object referred in a class during runtime. IOC container contains assembler code that handles the configuration management of application object. In Spring dependency injection, main functionality provided by Spring IOC inversion of control. The Spring core model is main functionality provided by Spring IOC. Spring core model is responsible for injection dependency through either constructor or a setter method. The design principle of inversion of control emphasizes keeping the Java classes independent of each other and container frees them from object creation and maintenance. These classes managed by Spring must be adhered to standard definition of Java. Dependency injection in Spring also ensures loose coupling between classes. There are 2 types of Spring dependencies: setter dependency injection and constructor dependency injection. Setter dependency injection is a simple of 2 dependency injections method. In this dependency injection will be injected with the help of setter or getting method. Now to set dependency injection and setter injection in bin, it is done through bin configuration. For this property to be set with setter injection declared under property tag in the bin configuration file.